All right, guys, welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic week. This, as you can see, we have another egg box here. This is a clutch that I'm very excited about. Now, this female, she's a Super OD Desert Ghost Het Pied that I bought from Aussie last year. I actually bought two of them at the same time. And this is a dual-sired clutch, but I'm hoping it's the second male, not the first. So the first male she was bred to was an OD Pied Het DG, which actually all three of these snakes came from Aussie, both males and the female. He only had one lock. The second male had two locks, and he is an OD Leopard DG Pied. He's the only double visual I have. So obviously, I want that male to be the sire, because with a Super OD DG Het Pied female, every baby is going to be Orange Dream. Half of the babies should be DG Pieds, and another half of the babies, there's 50% odds heading Super OD as well. So now this is a female where I didn't actually know she was gravid. So I'll put the link, I guess it would be up here, if I get the timestamp right for that video. It was a few weeks back that I said, you know, this is how you tell your female's gravid or becoming pregnant, whatever you want to call it. And so this is her. And so just a quick note here. When I think females are becoming gravid or had their pre-lay shed, I always mark down when their sheds were. And so this shed was on July 19th, and today I'm actually recording this video like a week before it posts. Today's the 18th, so she's right on schedule for when this clutch should have been laid. So watch that video from a couple weeks back. Knowing what a pregnant female looks like will make your life a lot easier, so you really need to know the signs of it. I did not even see her ovulate. I didn't see her swell up at all. I don't know if I missed it or if it wasn't huge or what happened. But because I saw her coiling up, I didn't even see her heat seeking or cool seeking, but I saw her coiling up on the back end. I saw that she was a little more swollen than normal. I saw that her belly was sort of like, instead of being a perfect kind of round shape, it was sort of like squished down a little bit, and her spine was sticking out. All signs that I saw that she was gravid. So, I paid attention to those signs, and I marked down when that shed was, and she is right on time. She's 30 days after her pre-lay shed. She is laying, or she did lay. So I think she should be done at this point. Let's pull her out. The clutch looked decent, and sometimes it's nice to have huge eggs. Sometimes, I kind of wish I'd start getting more eggs than big eggs. I don't know what her clutch size is here. The eggs don't look too big. Let me maneuver around her a little bit here. It's okay, honey. Good job off here. Not a great clutch. Let me see if she's empty. But first time mom, she might still have. So if you can see here, she's got probably 2 eggs left in her. So I'm actually gonna pull these and put her back into the tub and let her go. So it is bigger potentially than what I hoped for. Let me get them all put away. I'm gonna put her back. Like I said, I think there's probably 2 more eggs in her by the looks of it. So I don't want to disturb her anymore than I need to. And I can this clutch actually does look good. At first glance, I didn't think it did, but it actually does look like a pretty good clutch here. Let me see. And these eggs aren't very big, which typically, with a lot of my clutches I see, I either get really big eggs and I don't have a lot of them, or I get, okay sized, average sized eggs and I get a lot of them. It's obviously nice to hatch snakes when they're ginormous eggs and you get big babies out of it. They usually thrive a little easier, but at this point I have 6 eggs already, plus a slug, which is going to be garbage, and she still has at least 1 or 2 eggs left in her. So average size for a clutch is 6 eggs, and these all look good. So I will candle them here shortly. Get some of this extra substrate off there, just kind of rub it off here. I try to get them as clean as I can, but I don't want to play with them a whole lot. Now, one of the things that I started doing with these is if the eggs aren't like fully calcified yet, if they don't feel very, very firm, I tend to leave the press and seal off of them for a little bit. And I can kind of show you what I mean here by them not being fully calcified. So this egg is very soft. Hopefully it shows up on the camera here a little bit. This egg right here in this hand is a little soft. It's a little more translucent. I don't know if you can see that here. You can sort of see right here where you can see the veins a little bit through there. You can see it a little bit on this side. This one is fully calcified at this point. It's that off-white color. You can't really see through it at all. So what that tells me is that basically you want this to kind of be a little more open to the air for a short period of time to allow it to get that sort of calcification going on. So I'll put these in the incubator and let them sit there until I see that it's turned white, that off-white color, and it's no longer see-through. So it felt like she had at least one more good egg in it. I could tell she had 2 eggs. One of them might be a slug, but they could both be good. Who knows? So I'm looking at 6 to 8 eggs with her, which is a fantastic clutch. I'm okay with that. Actually, I'll bring the sire out because he's not doing anything right now. So if this guy is the dad, so this is my OD Leopard DG Pied. If he does end up being the dad, everything at very worst in this clutch is OD, Orange Dream, Desert Ghost Het Pied. That's the worst thing that I can get out of this clutch if he's the dad. Then I'm also, the potential is very good. Half of the babies should be Super OD, Desert Ghost, Het Pied. And then the other half of the babies should be OD, Desert Ghost Pieds. So, I mean, half of these eggs, I should get 3 DG Pieds out of here, OD DG Pieds out of here. You know, if I hit the odds correctly there, he's no jumpy for it. But these are beautiful snakes. It's a very weird color. You know, I'm sure a lot of you know what OD Pieds look like. Most people, I'm sure, have some sort of OD Pied in their collection. This is weird. Like like you can't see it probably on camera. But some of this black here sort of brings in like a green color, which is sort of strange. I know the lavender pieds are called dreamsicles, but these literally look more like a creamsicle color than the dreamsicles do, believe it or not, to me. So they're beautiful snakes, and I'm curious to see. I do not have any Super OD DG Pieds. He's my only double visual DG Pied. I'm very curious to see what a Super OD DG Pied looks like in person as an adult. I've never seen one, as a baby either. So hopefully I get one out of this clutch. Really just looking for a bunch of females. I don't need a male because I have this guy already. I'm just looking to make as many DG Pieds as I can. I will probably keep every single female out of this clutch to make sure that I have more DG Het Pieds and DG Pieds. So I'm really just hoping for a bunch of females. Obviously, if they're double visuals, it's better. But just even a bunch of OD DG Het Pieds would be fantastic for a lot of projects. It makes it a lot easier to work into other double and triple recessives. So we'll see. The clutch looks okay. I'm going to candle these ones here since they're already out and get them in the incubator so they're not sitting out too long and cooling off. And then hopefully there's other good eggs left in her, and then we'll get her weighed, see how she's doing. These will be hatching like mid-October, so that's an exciting clutch to have towards the end of the season. We still have stuff going too. We still have a lot of stuff going on. I should have a clown pipe clutch hatching probably right around the start of September, and they're also going to be Posset MJ Xanthic, so that'll probably be my last anything in the clown pied MJ project probably until next year, unless these OD blade clown females produce anything here shortly. And I have a big female with a clown pied project Should be making some like OD, YB, leopard, fire, clown pieds, firefly. So we have a lot of stuff going on there as well. So I'm gonna get this guy put away. Actually, I'm gonna start breeding him to probably. I have a pastel DG clown that's not really doing a whole lot with any other males. So I'm thinking that he's gonna start going there as well. Because if I can make some OD leopard pastel DGs that are double het clown pied, that's a pretty dang cool snake. Pretty powerful snake. Very nice triple recessive project with 4 codoms in it. That's pretty darn cool. So that's, I think, what his next journey is. I still have other females I'm breeding him to in the DG Pied project, but I think moving him into the DG Clown female might be a good place to set him up. So that's where he's going. Let me candle these guys, get him in the incubator, and hopefully that female has a couple more good eggs in her. And we will see you guys next week.